Am I too dark?
Yes,
Can you see me?
No, so wait a sec.
Let's see. Oh, wow, that is bright.
But that was 25%.
Just 25%? Wow. Can you see me good now?
Yes, I can.
This is actually our first time making a video at night, and it's all inspired by our sponsor for this video, Lume Cube. Believe it or not, we've actually never owned a light, which is weird as videographers, but as some of you know, we kind of stumbled into this YouTube life just a couple of years ago and have been learning as we go. But now we have lights because we reached out to Lume Cube and they sent us a Panel Mini and their Panel Pro. So both are actually perfect for what we do. Obviously the Panel Pro is about twice the size, about the size of a smartphone. The Panel Mini fits in your hand and in your pocket, so it's pretty perfect in that way. They both actually have amazing light and full spectrum bicolor light. But the Panel Pro of course has more functions, Bluetooth capabilities, as well as really cool 360 RGB colors. So we've been playing around with that a lot and we'll show you that later. But you're probably wondering where the heck we are right now. Right behind me right now is our home city of Calgary, Alberta, and I actually believe it has one of the nicest skylines in all of Canada. So that's why we wanted to do this video about the best views of Calgary at night. So this is actually the spot that I found back when I moved here in 2004. I fell in love with it because it's not too far from where I lived and went to school. So of course when Karla came here, this was the first viewpoint I showed her. So it's in a community called Rosedale. It's right up on a hill, so it kind of gives you that most in-your-face view of Calgary. It's pretty impressive. It's not really an official lookout point. It's kind of in front of a bunch of really rich homes, but just down the street from here, about a 5-minute drive or a 15-minute walk, is an official lookout point called Crescent Heights. What do you think of the views, Karla?
It's very nice, baby. Thanks for showing me this viewpoint.
Should we buy a house here, you think?
Of course. If you want to donate, because it's too expensive.
If anyone wants to donate like $4 million,
oh no,
we'll invite you over.
Yeah, we throw a party. Calgary has been my home since I moved to Canada 10 years ago, which is actually the biggest city in Alberta and the 4th biggest in all of Canada. And we're right now in this viewpoint for the very first time, and it's actually quite nice.
Yes, it's the Crescent Heights viewpoint. There's actually right behind us a staircase that goes to downtown, but we've just noticed it's actually my first time being here, and I lived here for 15 years, but notice that there's a lot more people here, a lot more activity. There's a place for biking, and you can kind of jog along the pathway for probably a good 20 minutes while having the city of Calgary in your viewpoint. But we've noticed that people are out jogging even right now at nighttime, and it's like
a little bit chilly.
0 degrees. As you can see, I put on my toque. You know, it's still the winter technically, but well, I can see why they do it. It's really nice.
Yes, we actually have a better view of the Ball River right behind us and the different buildings, the popular buildings that are here in the city, which we're gonna explain them to you later in this video. We're now in downtown on Stephen Avenue or 8th Avenue, which is pretty much one of the most popular streets in the city, as it's full with boutiques and different restaurants. But it's also a very lovely street as it's decorated with lights all year round, which I love.
And it's also the most historic street in Calgary. It's pretty much where it all began. So you'll see all the oldest buildings in the city here. That's what makes it such a beautiful place to walk around. We're on the corner right now of Center Street and Stephen Avenue, which gives you a great view of the Calgary Tower, which is all lit up at night. It's really beautiful. In the day, of course, it's popular to go up to the top, as it offers some of the best views in Calgary. It used to be the highest building in Calgary. It's definitely no longer the highest building. It's actually dwarfed by quite a few now. But on the other side, you can see the brand new Telus Sky building, one of the coolest buildings we've ever seen, not only because of the actual architectural design, but they've actually put 2 kilometers worth of LED lights on the building, which cover 160,000 square feet. And at night they've created this show called the Northern Lights. Starts about an hour before sunset and goes to about 11 p.m. and it's just meant to resemble the Northern Lights that we have here in Canada, and it's pretty cool to see. Another place not to miss is the Bow. It's located on 6th Avenue, so it's just about 2 blocks from Stephen Avenue where we just were. And the Bow is one of the biggest buildings in Western Canada. It's my favorite building in the city because it's just so beautiful. It's so big, you can see it from everywhere. And right in front of it is probably one of the most Instagram popular images of Calgary. It's called Wonderland, and it's a sculpture that's 12 meters tall. It's bent wire, and it's basically a girl's head, and it's meant to represent the youthful energy and the hopes and dreams of Alberta. Right now I'm standing in Peace Bridge, another iconic structure here in Calgary. It's right in Eau Claire, right next to Princess Island Park. It's a very cool place to visit in the summertime, especially in the day. But what makes this special is not only is it just beautiful and red color to symbolize Canada, but it's actually architectural marvel because it's a 126 meter long pedestrian bridge that actually sits unsupported over the Bow River. It's so weird.
What?
You're quiet.
Yes, because I'm cold and I'm tired. But I'm just enjoying the views and let you talk.
What do you think of the Peace Bridge?
I like it.
Doesn't it remind you of those finger traps? Did you ever play those as a kid?
Yeah, I did. In Mexico, you call them the boyfriend catchers because you cannot let them go.
After the Peace Bridge, you should definitely make your way to Kensington. It's probably my favorite neighborhood in Calgary. It's one of the most trendiest places. There's lots of bars and cafes and restaurants and things like that. But also it's just a beautiful, there's beautiful buildings. Kind of has that English inspired theme, so there's lights all over the place. And right from the corner of 10th Avenue in Kensington, you can also see a pretty good view of downtown. And there's a really nice walking path along the river, so definitely have to make it here.
Well, this is the last viewpoint of the night, and I personally like it the most because it's more iconic. You have the Calgary Tower and the Saddle Dome.
Yeah, I can't believe we haven't been to Scotsman Hill before. It's really beautiful. I can imagine this would be a great place to come see the fireworks during the rodeo called the Calgary Stampede, which happens usually every July. And right behind us, yeah, the Saddle Dome is the oldest NHL arena right now, and it's set to be demolished. So if you're watching this in 2024, it won't be there anymore.
No.
But yeah, it's been a fun night exploring Calgary at night. It's really cool that we have these lights now to play around with. We're obviously new to them, so we haven't really got to check out all their features yet, but one of the things we love is the LCD panel. The first thing you'll notice is that you can actually see the level, so that's the power that you want. We're on 9% right now, which is already pretty bright, and it gives you 15 hours of battery life, and this is not even fully charged. Then you press the button and you can actually change the temperature of the light, so you can go any from warm to cold, which is kind of like a bluish or a yellowish. And then this is where you get all the different colors, so 360 different colors you can choose from. And then you can actually choose different scenes that they've created as well. So let's see what these scenes are like. This one is Loop. That's kind of like, I don't know, like a fancy nightclub or something. Like what would be under your table. Then you can go to Lightning. Can you add a sound effect, you think?
Maybe. I'm gonna look for one.
See what that looks like.
Well, that's a sound effect.
Yeah.
A truck.
Fire, if you want to warm up your hands.
No,
I wonder if it would actually look like that. And then, my favorite, the siren. I feel like we could really scare some people. Because, maybe around this park too.
Yeah, because we can smell something.
And then that's it. But then there's also strobe features. So if you want to kind of pretend you're at a nightclub or something,
Yeah.
you can start off like that, or you can go all the way into schizophrenic mode.
Does it look cool?
Oh yeah.
It's time to go to bed.
Which is probably good because it's like midnight right now. And it's getting pretty chilly.
Yes, my hands are freezing. But anyway, we hope that you enjoyed this video and you learn more about Lume Cube.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool getting to know these lights. Definitely, if you need some, we're gonna have a link below so you can pick some up for yourself. And we also hope we inspired you to visit Calgary at nighttime. It really is a beautiful city.
It is. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, leave us a comment, and visit our website at mustdocanada.com.
Good night.
Stay classy, San Diego.
What the hell? Where's that from? Are you warm?
No, I meant to talk.
Which duck?
The closing.
Oh.